All right, y'all, we are live on this quite beautiful Tuesday morning. It is actually a quite beautiful morning, and for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why. Oh, there we go. There we go. My laptop was not charging. Well, we got some stuff to talk about, guys. Why? Why? Why is Bitcoin not able to test that 50K level once again? We're going to talk about that. I also want to talk about Ethereum a little bit. Kind of go over my Bitcoin and Ethereum trades and my overall plan, how I am planning to trade the corn, the old Bitcoin, as well as the old Ethereum. Guys, blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah. I do pray that everybody is very blessed. And as usual, if we can get this stream up to 750 likes during the stream, I will absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin. I have it. It's been burning a hole in my Bitcoin wallet, trying to give it away to y'all. But Gianluca shorted Bitcoin. That's why it's pushing down. Well, that's good to know, my friend. That's good to know. Yeah, it's good to know. Let me quickly just come over here into the Discord, guys. We will be live momentarily. Please stand by for another 2 minutes, give or take. All right, y'all. Here we are. What's going on? What's going on, Josh Compton? What's going on, Taylor Shandy? Shade Nay? Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Shout out to Crypto Dad. Thanks for the compliment, but BitBoy is a good guy. He has a good show. He's just not specifically for traders, right? This is different than what BitBoy does. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into what's going on here, because I do think that there really is some cool things happening here. All right. Boom. Here we go. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Peace to everybody. Peace, peace. Hope everyone is doing very well. And yes, I am short. I'm short on Ethereum. Absolutely. Stoked on the short, guys. So stoked on this short right now. It is currently up about 50% right now. Just took a big chunk of profits out. And so why did I short Ethereum? How did I get into this trade? Oh, man. Look at it dump. Shout out to Giancarlo, who shorted this. And shout out to Tyler Clark, who took that short as well, guys. So let's talk about how we were able, myself and others in the Discord, to catch this nice short right here. Well, yesterday, during the VIP live stream, we were doing intense 3-hour-long technical analysis, and we were looking at different levels that we would like to potentially short from. And on this folder right here called shorts, these were areas we were looking to short, we had this blue box. Which was our resistance box, the area that we were really looking to take a short from. And within this resistance box, believe it or not, what do we have right in there is we had this 0.65 Fibonacci golden pocket level right in here. And, this morning, as I was looking at the charts, the first thing I notice is the fact that as we're coming right up to that 0.65 Fibonacci level, we are indeed printing bearish divergences on the 48-minute time frame as we're touching that level. We were getting divergences on the 48-minute time frame. And, I actually I took a short right from that 0.65 simply because we were getting the bearish divergences on the 12-minute. I did post in the chat that I'm shorting right from the 0.65. That first trade that I did take was up at 15% at one point, took some profits out. That thing got stopped out in profit. But as I was watching things develop here, I posted in the Potential Ethereum channel here that, what I really wanted to see is, even though I did take a short off the 0.65, and that did come down quite well, I wanted to see the bearish divergences on the lower time frames. Even though we had them forming on the higher time frames, I wanted to see them on the lower time frames as well, as long as price stayed within the blue box, and as long as we were getting bearish divergences on that 6-minute time frame, I was going to take the short. And it did happen once, and I actually didn't take this trade because I was already in a short from here. But it happened once. I know a lot of people took this short, locking in profits, getting that, locking in profits, right? It's just a scalp trade. It was a pretty nice move, we could see. If you shorted that wick when we got the bearish divergence, that's a pretty nice scalp right there. Make sure to lock it in because, this is technically a bull flag, right? And then we got that second divergence where price stayed in that blue box of resistance. While we were continuing to print the divergences, I entered the trade again. That trade, I'm still in it, right? And it's dumping down pretty nicely. Right here. My next take profit level right now is at this 618 level at 3354. Okay? I did take some profit at this daily level that we have right here. Okay, so I took profit at 3379. My next take profit is 3355. Then after that, I'm shooting down here for 3325. We'll see if we get down there. But shout out to Crypto Pumpit, who is long. Yes, of course, I'm also long on Ethereum, guys. I'm also long on Ethereum from last week. So, yeah, this is, I love to scalp the counter trend, right? No one would deny the fact that, we're in an uptrend on Ethereum, right? I like to scalp the counter trend. And really, the reason I'm going through all this and telling you my process and how I entered this trade is because I had this plan in advance. I had this plan since yesterday when I was doing my TA, and I was able, because I had a very specific plan with very specific levels, right? This 0.65 where I did take a short at first. The first short I took from the 0.65 was almost a 1% move. And then the second short that I took so far has been about a almost 3% move, 3% scalp. I would never have been able to catch these scalps if I did not have a plan coming into it. And so I want to highlight the importance of doing technical analysis, looking at the chart, coming up with a plan. And what you should be doing is if you're looking at a blank chart, right, with nothing on it, you need to be drawing levels on your chart and saying, what trade would I like to take in the future? If price ever does A, B, and C, what trade would I like to take? And so for me, I said, okay, if price comes up into this area, I would like to short because this is a resistance. And then also, we had, there are other levels. We had a value area low right here of the Elon range. I call it the Elon range. We had, this was the blue box. How did I get the blue box? I got the blue box like this. Basically, there was another wick here that I wanted to take out. Let's see if we could find that other wick. It must have been way back in the past, but whatever the case, this blue box is not random. This is actually, this high level right here at 3476 is a very specific level. And so, yeah, I wanted to short from the blue box. Came up with the plan. There's no way I would have ever been able to catch this trade. No way I would have ever been able to catch this trade if I didn't already have a plan in place. And so if you're newer to this and you're entering trades without any kind of rhyme or reason, I would strongly suggest that you try and come up with a plan. Come up with a plan, because the planned out trades are the ones that go the best. Even if they're small moves, they're still going to be profitable, right? Like, for example, this little scalp that I took earlier this morning. Not this one. This one. You know, this is a 0.8% move here. Of course, I'm using high leverage to do this. But if I didn't already know what I was looking for, if I didn't have the limit order set up there at the 0.65 when I saw the divergences, if I didn't have that plan going into it, I would have missed out on this money. And the same is true for this second short that I got into. If I didn't know that I had this blue box here, and as long as price stayed in the blue box with the bearish divergences, I was going to short. If I didn't have that plan, I would have missed out on, honestly, if we zoom out here, a very insignificant move, right? Well, actually, it does look pretty nice. It looks pretty nice, actually, with that wick. But really, guys, in the long scheme of things, right? If you're long on Ethereum, from I'm long from down here. I'm long from a lot of places, right, along the way up. But if you're long on Ethereum and you're looking for a swing trade, this volatility is completely insignificant. But if you're actually in the trenches, that's a nice move. That's a pretty nice chunk. So what do I think is next for the Bitcoins? Well, let me turn off some of the more important levels here. But, you know, really, guys, I would say that this right now, this golden pocket is a very important area of resistance. It's an extremely important area of resistance because it's the golden pocket of the entire move from that. Here, let me change this brush to the new juice color that I like. It's a very important resistance. If we take our fib, you know, this golden pocket is from the all-time high of Ethereum down to the low of the dump. And so it just goes, you know, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise that we found some resistance at the 618, got a pullback. Now we're finding resistance at that 0.65 level. It's not a surprise at all. If we are able to come above this resistance for Ethereum, then I think we can shoot for some higher levels. You know, obviously we do have this 786 right here, and I have other levels that I'm really looking at to short, which I did post in the Discord. By the way, guys, if you are in the VIP Discord, the exact levels that I am using, you can actually import into your chart if you go to trading levels here. It's not in the potential trade setup channel, it's in the trading levels channel, and you can actually, for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, the actual levels that I'm using to trade, you can import those into your charts. I know it's been very helpful for people. Also, guys, if you do want to get into this Discord, you can by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Don't sign up until tomorrow because it will charge you today and tomorrow because it charges you at the beginning of every month. That's just the way Patreon is. I don't know how to change that. I'm working on it. So, yes, that's the deal with Ethereum. You know, those fib levels are no joke, guys. This is the 0.65 immediate rejection. Get the bullish, the bearish divergences, even more of a rejection. Right now, this is very important resistance. If we get rejected and we come down more, let me turn off that short position for a second. If we get rejected and we come down more, look at this, okay? This is very bearish. We've got the momentum waves coming down as the price is getting higher, and when we look at the way price is getting higher, is very much less impulsive than it was on this first leg up, right? So it seems that as we just keep making higher highs and higher lows, we have absolutely been trading in, whoa. Sorry. We've absolutely been trading in kind of this parallel ascending channel right here, making higher highs and higher lows along the way. If we really do, if we're unable to push through that 0.65, I would expect that we get a pretty significant move to the downside. We can see on the 8-hour, money flow is really starting to curve downward. And this just does not look very bullish at all, guys. This does not look very bullish at all. And I'm holding this Ethereum short right now. It's totally a scalp. I've taken a big chunk of profit out, locked it in, stop loss to the entry. But, you know, in the bottom of my belly, there's this hope that potentially we could get a significant retracement here. And if we do get a significant retracement, where do I think we could bounce from? Well, if we pull a fib from the low of the move to the high, then obviously we have our golden pocket there. But I would be looking also at this 382 area, because if we want to maintain a healthy uptrend, the 382 is one of the most common places to actually get a retracement to. that 38.2%. So, I'd be looking to potentially hold the short that I'm in right now down, maybe 18, 20% or so for a healthy correction. That actually is a healthy correction after an uptrend from July 20th all the way to August 31st. That's over a month. It would maintain the health of the uptrend if we actually did just, come down a little bit. Not only would it make for some good shorts, but it would make for some really good swing long positions down from this area here. And if we pull out other fibs too, like if we pull out a fib from here to the all-time high, we can see that we have some really, really good fib confluence right here because we have the 382 of the total uptrend, but we also have a golden pocket coming in from the last pullback that we got, right? We had this initial impulse and we got a little retracement. And, interestingly enough, if we pull the fib from here to here, never mind, that's not interesting. But, there's a lot of confluence right here. So I'd definitely be looking for, honestly, if we're going to get a real pullback, I'd be looking right around this $2,800 level right there if we're going to get a pullback. Now, of course, we could pump through there, in which case then we'll be looking up to the resistances for potential shorts. So hold up 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so let's say we do pump through there because we do have this momentum wave, right? It's undeniable that this momentum wave right here on Market Cipher, Bizzle, is a little bit higher than the other. So who knows? Maybe money flow is going to curve back up, right? We see it turn purple for a little bit. Now it's back to blue. Where are we going to look to reject if we come up higher? Well, we do have this 786 level right here. If we come to our daily time frame and just zoom out a little bit, we can see that also, we do have a pretty significant level of daily resistance right about here as well. So, I would say somewhere in this general area, be looking for a rejection out of there, right? This general zone. And, the more confluence you can find up here, then those are the levels that you really want to be looking at. So that's kind of where I'm at with Ethereum right now. I'm long and I'm short and I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's pull into the chat for a second here. Yeah, guys, let's get this thing up to 750 likes so that I can give away that Bitcoin, guys. I'm just trying to give away $1,500. It's hard. It's hard for a man out here to be giving away $1,500. Shout out to Taylor Garrett, who's trading ETH right now. Tyler Clark says he thinks we're dumping for sure. He took out 25% stop loss at entry, riding this puppy down. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Tyler Clark. Chris wants to know, Jason, when we pull our fib from low to high, when do we pull our fib from low to high, and when do we pull from high to low? This has been one of the most confusing things for me regarding technical analysis. Great stream. Thanks. Yeah, so when do we pull our fibs, and how? There's a proper way to handle the fib, guys. There is a proper way to handle your fib. You don't want to. Fib safety is very important. Okay. Rule number 1 of fib safety: always point the fib in a safe direction. Safe rule number 2: never keep the fib loaded unless you intend to use it. Okay. Those are the two of the main rules for using a fib. Now, of course, I always keep my fib loaded because there's a possibility I can use it, right? I've got my concealed carry. I take my fib wherever I go. It's always loaded because you never know when you might have to, at Walmart or at ShopRite or at the Tractor Supply store, pull that thing out to do some quick analysis. You get a trade alert in the middle of the store, guys. You think I'm going to wait till I get home and get on my computer? Heck no. I take out my cell phone, my Apple iPhone, with the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil with a bite taken out of it on the back. I take this thing with the cracked screen and everything, and I just pull out the fib. And if you are in a uptrend, okay, if price is pumping, what you are going to do is you're going to pull that fib from the low to the high. And you're going to be doing that to find support on the way down. And if price is dumping, then you're going to be pulling your fib from the high to the low to find support on the way up. So Let's go to Bitcoin here, because Bitcoin is a little bit easier to show because we've had more volatility lately, and I'm going to turn off some of this stuff, and I'm going to turn off my key levels and everything. But let's check this out for Bitcoin, right? So if price is in a downtrend, dumping, and you see, okay, is the two things that are very important. To pull your fib, you need to have a very clear swing high and a very clear swing low. You need to have two places where the price pivots. And a good way to see that is by turning on what I like to call a line graph. Boom, okay? If you turn on the line graph, you can see very clearly the highs and the lows. There ain't no question that this is the high and this is the low. You can do this on any time frame, right? Local, we know that Bitcoin is in an overall uptrend, but locally on the 12-minute, we've been in a downtrend since August 28th. So we can see this is a downtrend. So if we're in a downtrend and we want to find the retracements, if we're going to continue in the downtrend and continue to make lower highs and lower lows, like we're doing right here, high, low, lower high, lower low, once I see we put in this lower low, I'm thinking to myself, okay, if the downtrend is going to continue, we need to have a retracement up, and then we're going to have another big leg down. Where is that going to be? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my fib from that swing high to the swing low. Okay, I'm going to do that in the downtrend from the high to the low. If price is dumping, high to low. If price is pumping, low to high. So I pulled my fib from high to low. We get a perfect rejection off the 618. Again, we get a dump. We form a bottom. Once you form a bottom and price is starting to come back up again, take that fib from the high to the low, and what do you know? Again, we come back up to the 618. From this high here to this low, this time we actually came up to the 786, and I did actually indeed short this 786 on Sunday while I was eating a cheeseburger that I myself cooked on the grill. I shorted this 786. It was a very profitable meal for me, to say the least. And so that's how you're going to do it in a downtrend, from high to low. Because you have to think about it, right? This is a retracement tool. So if we're in a downtrend, the retracements are going to be to the upside. And the goal of the fib is to find that resistance that we are going to retrace to. And on the other side of that Bitcoin, if price is pumping, then we're going to take it from the swing low to the swing high to try and find support on the way down. And what do you know? We do here see that we come down right to our 618, our golden pocket, for that juicy long trade that indeed we did take the other day in the Discord the other day. Both of these trades, the bounce off of the 618 and the bounce off the 0.65, were both trades that we took. If you were in the VIP Discord, they were super juicy, right? First of all, let's see here. Took the trade off of the 618. This is the setup I was looking for to get the bounce off the 618. We absolutely got a perfect bounce off the 618, as you can see right here. And then later on, we were looking for price to come down to that 0.65 level with the uneven butt cheek pattern for another long. And what do you know? We got that perfectly. The uneven butt cheek pattern right off of that 0.65, and that trade was pretty dang juicy, guys. It was pretty dang juicy. You know, we came up quite far from here. Hold on one second, guys. Hang on one second. I got to blow my nose. Yeah, guys, I'm blowing my nose. I don't know what's going on. You know, it could be the fact I've been exposed to a lot of delta lately, right? I've been looking at exo charts, looking at that delta, and you got to be careful around that stuff, guys. You know, it's good for trading, but it could manifest itself with some kind of sneezing or coughing or something. You know, you got to be careful with that. Let me see here. Put back on our candles. That's how you're going to do the fib, my friend. And I hope that was helpful for you. I do hope that was helpful. By the way, guys, if you want to learn this stuff in extreme detail and you're newer to trading, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a more confident, more profitable trader. And of course, none of this is financial advice, guys. You should never take financial advice from a guy on YouTube who lives in his basement with a Pikachu hat, I'm not a trustworthy guy at all, guys. This is just entertainment. I'm an entertainer. Come on, look at me. Do I look like a financial advisor? I'm not. This is not financial advice. Entertainment only. Most people lose money trading. If you listen to anything I say, you will lose all your Bitcoin, all your fiat currency. Your girlfriend is going to dump you. She's going to start dating your best friend. He's going to stop talking to you because it's too awkward. You're going to lose your best friend, lose your girlfriend, going to lose your car keys, going to lose your job, not going to be able to pay your rent, lose your apartment. Now you're living in a box on the street, all because you listened to a guy with a Pikachu hat and thought he was giving financial advice when he's not. But this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a more confident, more profitable trader because assuming you've never really looked at the charts before, we go through things step by step. You can check out the testimonials right here. And we walk you through everything you need to know to have a systematic, methodical approach to the charts. Having a plan, understanding how to find those trade setups, right? So that you can have a plan days, weeks in advance, right? I mean, honestly, the Ethereum short that I'm in right now, even though I came up with the real plan for it yesterday and this morning, the general idea, we've had it for months because we knew that was an important resistance. How to use volume, how to use moving averages, Fibonacci, and all this stuff. How to use Market Cipher, the way I use it to get those good trade entries. How to understand the intricacies of it. How to have a strategy, back test it, make sure it's profitable. How to use risk management so that even if you lose a trade like I did last night, guys, you can still be profitable over time because losses will happen. I lost this Bitcoin trade last night. I posted it in the profit and loss section here, which I will do from now on. I do try and post my losses in here, guys. I really do. I will be posting my losses in here. The thing is, I'm not trying to brag, but I honestly don't take too many losses, and the reason is because if you guys know how I trade, I only take trades that I'm confident in, and then when I'm in the trade, I move my stop loss to the entry and take a little profit out right away. And I did do that for this trade, but I moved my stop loss down to a point where it would actually stop me out in the negative because I was hoping we would get a pump. I was looking at things saying we have to pump. I kept moving that stop loss down thinking, now we're going to pump, now we're going to pump. Didn't pump, right? Didn't follow my strategy, didn't follow my risk management strategy, and that's why I took the loss, okay? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I have good risk management and the loss is insignificant compared to the wins. That's what we're going to teach you how to do at jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 30% discount in the description of the video. 30%, can you believe that? I cannot believe that. But it's true. I'll pop that in the chat here. By the way, guys, if you want to start trading on good old Bybit, you can do so by using my affiliate link right here. And if you want to start trading on good old PHEMEX, you can do that by using my affiliate link right here. You get the same old rewards that every other YouTuber gives you if you do. And remember, guys, these are for experienced traders only. If you've never traded before and you start leverage trading on Bybit or PHEMEX, you will lose money. Actually, you won't lose money right away. Let me tell you what's going to happen if you're a new trader. I'll tell you exactly what is going to happen if you've never traded before and you sign up for Bybit after watching like 2 YouTube videos. You are going to win a massive amount of money on your first 2 or 3 trades. You're going to take your whole crypto stack. You've been hodling this Bitcoin since 2016. It's worth hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars. You're going to put this into a Bybit account, right? And you're going to watch a video on the internet, maybe about like Market Cipher or something. You're going to take a long trade, right? And you are just going to make massive amount. You are going to double your account in like a week or less, okay? And then, after that happens, you are going to lose everything. Everything. You are going to lose everything. You are going to double your account in like a few days, and then you're going to lose it all in like 2 trades. So don't trade on Bybit or PHEMEX unless you know what you're doing. Seriously. That happens to everybody. Everybody's first few trades go great. They're like, man, this is easy. I'm such a good trader. when they say it, they have that id in their voice. I'm such a good trader. This is so easy. I can do this. Yeah, then they get wrecked. Then they revenge trade away hundreds of thousands. Then they say, okay, I better learn how to do this. Then they got to spend another $300 taking a trading course. And then they got to start over. And don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Yeah, don't do that. So XRP is pumping. Let's check out XRPizzle. Yeah, the title of the video is about Bitcoin. Should we talk about Bitcoin? Why can't Bitcoin hit 50K? Okay, we'll tell you why really quick. It's because we keep running into Fibonacci resistances and rejecting off of them in this local downtrend, right? Reject the 786, reject the golden pocket, reject the second golden pocket right here. So yeah, that's why, guys, we keep running into resistance. Big surprise, right? That's why the price doesn't go up. We're rejecting off resistance. And I'll bet you it'll go up when we bounce off support. So with that said, let's check out XRPizzle. Let's go to tradingview.com, enter, go to the Chisnarts, and nice. Hey, shout out to Tyler Clark, by the way. Tyler Clark, who says he just joined the Discord, has taken the course and implementing all of it with CryptoFace's basic strategy. It's changed his trading skills. 14 out of 14 trades in the last 4 days. Fire. Highly recommend the course. Cool. Yeah, Lestat, the story I just gave is exactly what happened to him. Tripled his account in 3 days and lost everything over the next couple months. Yeah, look, that's his story as well, Droog. It happens to everybody, guys. I'm telling you. So don't just jump into the trading. Shout out to Andy S., an OG, a real OG of the Jason Casper Entertainment channel. Thanks for being here, man. I hope all is well, bro. I really do. Yeah, so let's check out Ripple. I am long on Ripple, guys. I am in a swing long on Ripple. Wow. Okay, that's legit, guys. That's super legit. I'm in this long on Ripple. Let's see if I can, yeah, this is my Ripple long right now. Let's see, did I hit my take profit too? Yeah. Sweet, guys. Hit my take profit too. This Ripple trade out that I'm in, we can see this was actually a plan. I had this plan a week in advance. And I was waiting for this setup to happen for a very long time. In fact, if we come over to the potential altcoin trade setups here, let's see, where was that? Hang on. Right here. Yeah, this is why I had the plan. We were forming the symmetrical triangle with a target right in the golden pocket. The golden pocket was also a daily level. It was also a value area high of the lower range. Also, if we came down to that golden pocket, it would also allow us to have the chicken's drink right from taking out this low wick, getting a bounce off the 0.65. And I waited a long time for this trade to play out, and it did indeed play out. And right now, this trade is up about, I'm trading it on PHEMEX, not PHEMEX, guys, PHEMEX, like a female, right? PHEMEX. This trade is currently up 155%, a 10x leverage trade, up 155% in profit. That's legit. That's pretty legit. Yeah, my take profit 2 is hit. And yeah, that's not a bad trade, guys. That's honestly not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. This is it right here. Yeah, up about 155%. I really like trading Ripple. I have some juicy trade setups that I did yesterday in the VIP Discord for Ripple, because Ripple, when it runs, guys. It doesn't have to move very much for these massive percentages. Like, this is a 16% move. but I didn't get in until a little bit higher. So let's see, 15% move. That's why I'm up 155% at 10x. The smaller moves for Ripple, they really do go pretty well. So yeah, what do I think about Ripple? Well, I've been doing a lot of technical analysis on Ripple, and I have my real thoughts on it that I did yesterday in the VIP stream. Also, if you are in the VIP Discord, guys, I know my stream was 3 hours yesterday. I need to figure out a way to do it differently. I might actually do multiple VIP, one stream a week, and then other videos that I do throughout the week only for the VIP Discord, where I outline my thoughts on some of these altcoins, because it takes, honestly, if I'm going to do technical analysis on a coin, it takes me about an hour to do everything. That's just how it is. And if I don't spend the time to do the analysis, then I'm gonna miss something good, right? I'm gonna miss something good. You got to take your time on it, otherwise you might as well not even do it. So, yeah. But just superficially speaking here for Ripple, the next major resistance that I see that we have right here is coming right into this Fibonacci golden pocket, right around $1.23 to $1.24 for XR Pizzle, and that's the next major area of resistance that I see. What I don't see right now, on the 4 hour at least, is a bearish divergence. Let's check out the 1 hour. Things look pretty dang bullish, guys. Things look pretty dang bullish. I would have to say on the 12-minute, things look pretty dang bullish, I would have to say. I honestly would probably, let's check out the 6-minute. If I am gonna short this, I would do the old wait strategy, where, as we come into this golden pocket, we'd want to see us get an initial rejection and then get another pump and then print something super bearish looking like this as we get that second pump, because right now this is extremely bullish. This is extremely bullish looking. We don't have any kind of bearish divergences on the lower time frames here, but we can clearly see. Look at this though. Fib levels are really no joke, guys. I mean, we come right up into the 618 and immediately get some kind of a reaction from it, which is why a lot of times, this is not financial advice, but if let's say you can see as we're coming up to a clear fib level, and if you see, well, this does not look very bearish at all, but if you see bearish divergences forming as you're coming up to one of these levels, this is why I don't hesitate. If we had seen something like this as we're coming up to here, this is why I would not hesitate to just put a limit short order right here and just kind of stack them, right? I do that a lot. You guys know. They're like, how do you get such good entries? Do you just mark it in at the absolute top? No, I don't. I limit in. I had the limits in advance as I see the bearish things happening, but this doesn't look very bearish to me, guys, but it is a resistance. It is an area of resistance. It's absolutely an area of resistance. If I was going to take a short here, which I do not plan to, like I said, I would want to see us come down, cool off on the 6-minute a little bit, at least on the 6-minute, and get a bearish div on the 6-minute, even more so probably on the 12-minute. Get a bearish divergence. Like right now, this is like dancing right on the line of a bearish divergence. I wouldn't take that too seriously, guys. But it's definitely a good take profit, and potentially a short if we would just wait and kind of see what happens here. Yeah, we'd have to wait and see what happens here. Let's pop back into the chat here. Rahul shorted it. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. Hey, if anyone did short it there, I mean, hey, if I'm not saying that it's not a good short. I mean, if you shorted this and you had a limit order and then you limited out right now, that's a 1.24% move. I mean, that's a good scalp right here. I'm just saying I didn't short it, right? There's always a trade to take, guys. There's always a trade to take. long and short. And I counter trade myself all the time. I'm counter trading myself now. I'm shorting on Ethereum, hoping it goes down more. Meanwhile, I'm longing Ethereum. So, you know, it's one of them things, guys. It's one of them things. And XRP really might come down a lot here. I mean, look at this massive pump on the 12-minute time frame. I mean, you don't see things like this without some kind of a retracement. But I just wouldn't be comfortable shorting it right now. I just want to take profit on my long, because I didn't really have a. Did I have a plan to short this? I actually might have. Actually, maybe I did have a plan to short this. Let me see. That would have been so funny, right? No, I want to short from higher. Yeah, I want to short from higher. Yeah, I want to short from higher. I've got my potential shorts loaded up in here, and I would want to short from higher. But you know, things are topping out, though. You know, objectively speaking, things are topping out on those higher time frames, right? The 4 hour, the VWAP starting to point down, but I don't see divergences really. Maybe this is a bearish divergence on the 2 hour time frame, right? This could absolutely be bearish div on the 2 hour. See, on the 1 hour, I just don't see it. So that if you know, for me, if I'm unclear about a trade, I just don't take it. There will be another one, and even if I miss a giant move, it doesn't really matter, because it's not about catching every move. It's about being profitable over time. Let's see here. Litecoin looks dead. SOL is taking a hit. Hey guys, what's up with Rahul, man? Is he like a famous guy around these parts? Jason Castro cracking me up. Cracking me up, bro. 1 second, guys. Sorry, y'all, had to blow the old nostrils again. Like I said, all this cumulative delta is getting me a little, you know. Yeah, not too bad. Nothing too bad. Let's see here. Shout out to Memory Man. Thanks for being here, bro. J Mope is shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's cool. That's cool. So let's see what's going on here now with XR Pizzle. Okay, yeah. So you know, for me, an XR Pizzle short would have to. I would want to see bearish divs here on the lower time frames, so like clear bearish divs. Yeah, I want to get one last pumperoonie. Then come. What? I hate when my pen turns back to red. How many times I gotta tell you, TradingView? I don't want the red pen. I want the new juice pen. I don't want the skinny red. I don't want the yellow line. I want the new juice. Okay? Better save it. See how Ethereum's doing here. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, appreciate all of you for being here. May God bless all of you. Oh, Rahul taunted CryptoFace to take a loss, I see. CryptoFace is live now, right? Is CryptoFace live right now? Let's go to Twitter. And then we'll go to YouTube. And then we'll see, is CryptoFace live? No, he was live. Crypto Lifer is live. Target Hit is live. BitBoy Crypto is live. Check them out here. Ethereum prepared to flip Bitcoin. Nice. 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 I know you guys can't hear him, so I'm not even going to play it. Well, guys, we're going to have to cut the stream. Appreciate y'all for being here. May God bless all of you. And, yeah, receive this blessing in the Hebrew language. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom b'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Yisrael, which in English means, may the Lord bless you, may He protect you, may He shine His light upon you, and may He have grace upon you, and may He turn His face towards you and give you completeness in the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. I do pray that all of you are very blessed in many ways. And, yeah, Lord willing, I will see y'all in the next stream. Peace.